I will never forget standing on the shoulder of a lonely highway, watching thick white smoke billow from my motorcycle's crankcase, all because I chose the wrong oil to save a few bucks. Finding the right motorcycle oil shouldn't feel like a dangerous gamble with your engine's health, yet confusing viscosity ratings and synthetic blends leave most riders completely overwhelmed. Today, we are solving that problem by breaking down the absolute best motorcycle oils on the market, ensuring your next oil change protects your engine against extreme heat and clutch slippage without breaking the bank. 5. Quicksilver 10W 30 Marine Engine Oil. Testing out its core lubrication features in real-world commuting conditions, the oil provides a stable, shear-resistant film that coats internal gearbox components efficiently, ensuring smooth shifting across standard city gears. It also features advanced anti-corrosion inhibitors designed originally for boat engines, which surprisingly benefits motorcycles stored in humid environments, damp coastal areas, or ridden frequently through heavy rainstorms. The ability to repel water and resist emulsification is a fascinating crossover benefit for adventure riders who frequently cross rivers or leave their bikes exposed to the harsh outdoor elements for extended periods. Furthermore, when evaluating how this fluid integrates into daily riding life, you quickly notice that Quicksilver formulates its oils to handle sustained high RPM loads without breaking down prematurely. The detergent agents work diligently to keep internal piston rings clean from stubborn carbon buildup, allowing the engine to maintain consistent compression over thousands of miles of urban navigation, actively preventing mechanical surprises during your daily commute. These specialized marine detergents are highly effective at suspending soot and preventing sludge from accumulating in the lower crankcase, which is particularly useful for older engines that tend to run slightly rich. However, spending considerable time riding with this oil reveals a few natural, unavoidable drawbacks that you definitely have to live with during everyday sport riding. Because it explicitly lacks the specialized motorcycle wet clutch friction modifiers typically found in dedicated bike oils, you will almost immediately notice a slightly spongier clutch engagement and occasional minor slip during aggressive acceleration out of tight corners. 4. Yamalube All Purpose 4. Putting this mineral-based oil through its paces on weekend twisties feels immediately reassuring right out of the bottle, thanks to its tailored blend of premium petroleum base stocks and proprietary Yamaha additives that instantly optimize transmission shifting feel. Yamaha engineers specifically designed this particular formulation with multi-purpose utility in mind, resulting in a perfectly balanced viscosity that protects both air-cooled and liquid-cooled engines across standard, everyday operating temperatures. It handles moderate thermal loads incredibly well, and the specialized detergency provides dependable cleanliness for delicate internal transmission gears. As you spend more weeks testing its performance during daily commuting and weekend touring, the clutch bite proves to be crisp, reliable, and highly predictable, engaging cleanly without the frustrating slippage noticed in non-motorcycle-specific oils. The shear resistance holds up reasonably well during routine oil change intervals, allowing riders to experience consistent throttle response across varying road conditions. Whether you're crawling through aggressive, stop-and-go city gridlock or safely opening up the throttle on a clear bypass highway, the formulation effectively cushions gear teeth during hard downshifts, reducing the clunky feeling that plagues many older gearboxes and providing a much smoother overall ride quality. Yet, even with its solid manufacturer backing and inherently smooth shifting characteristics, living with Yamalube All Purpose 4 brings a couple of minor downfalls into the light during rigorous, high-performance use. Because it relies heavily on a traditional petroleum base rather than a synthetic structure, the oil breaks down much faster under extreme track temperatures or prolonged high-speed highway cruising, requiring much shorter oil change intervals to maintain optimal engine protection. 3. Castrol POWER1 4T. Operating and riding with Castrol POWER1 feels like unlocking a hidden reservoir of throttle response, transforming any ordinary commuter bike into a free-revving, highly aggressive machine. It features an advanced formulation specifically engineered to reduce internal engine friction significantly, keeping power delivery incredibly smooth and responsive during aggressive acceleration and fast highway passing maneuvers. This friction-reducing capability allows the engine to spin up much faster, giving you a noticeable edge when you need to navigate out of tricky traffic situations quickly. In addition to its impressive power release benefits, the unique proprietary tri-zone technology utilized in Castrol POWER1 enhances overall structural integrity by protecting the engine, clutch, and gearbox simultaneously without compromise. This smart chemical design ensures that even after weeks of continuous exposure to brutal summer heat and punishing stop-and-go city traffic, the protective oil film remains completely tight and resilient against damaging metal-to-metal contact. Furthermore, the robust synthetic blend utilizes intelligent viscosity stability rather than thinning out under high thermal stress, successfully preventing premature wear over thousands of miles of heavy, relentless everyday use. One of the standout aspects during our extensive hands-on evaluation is the meticulous attention paid to deposit control and exceptionally clean internal performance throughout the entire service interval. It utilizes superior antioxidation agents that provide unmatched, long-lasting protection against harmful varnish and thick sludge buildup inside the deep recesses of the crankcase. This superior level of internal cleanliness ensures that your engine maintains optimal compression, reduces overall operating temperatures, and vastly extends the lifespan of sensitive internal bearings, keeping your motorcycle running like it just rolled off the showroom floor. 2. Valvoline 4-stroke motorcycle full synthetic. If you crave uncompromised, professional-grade thermal protection right inside your engine cases, using this full synthetic oil is an absolute game-changer for your daily riding routine. Featuring a massive upgrade in base oil quality, Valvoline introduces advanced full synthetic chemistry and heavy-duty anti-wear additives that completely change how high-stress shear forces are handled by your delicate transmission gears, providing a buttery smooth feel. To elaborate extensively on how this innovative engineering works in practice, standard conventional oils break down incredibly quickly under the immense shearing action of modern motorcycle gearboxes, which causes rapid viscosity loss and massively increased engine wear over time. Valvoline actively minimizes this catastrophic issue by incorporating superior synthetic base stocks that inherently resist thermal breakdown even under the most punishing riding conditions. Extreme temperature resistance drastically reduces harmful varnish down to almost zero, meaning your piston rings stay rock solid, clean, and perfectly sealed even after rigorous, high-speed riding sessions in peak summer heat. The highly specialized friction modifiers handle wet clutches effortlessly, ensuring that every single launch from a red light is smooth, predictable, and totally free from annoying clutch chatter or hesitation. Furthermore, the precision-engineered detergent package gives you the ultimate flexibility to extend your drain intervals safely without worrying about internal sludge accumulation damaging your delicate valve train components or clogging vital oil passages. This makes maintenance far less of a chore, saving you both time and money over the lifespan of your motorcycle. Every gear shift, clutch drop, and high RPM pull feels remarkably crisp, echoing the exact visceral feel of a freshly serviced, highly tuned race engine operating at peak efficiency. 1. Motul 7100 4T Full Synthetic Ester Core. Operating your bike with this absolute masterpiece feels precisely like running a multi-million-dollar factory racing team oil formulation directly inside your personal street machine. Right from the moment you start the engine after a fresh oil change, the Motul 7100 dominates with silky smooth mechanical quietness supported by an advanced ester-based chemical framework that delivers elite, true-to-life shear resistance every single time you drop the clutch. When evaluating its structural integrity during extreme, high-stress testing phases on the professional track and the open highway, the sheer scale of the brilliant engineering becomes immediately apparent. The 100% synthetic ester formulation provides superior magnetic polarity, meaning the microscopic oil molecules cling tenaciously to internal metal surfaces, offering absolute protection even during cold engine startups, when a vast majority of catastrophic mechanical wear actually occurs. Furthermore, the meticulous design provides an impressive JSO MA2 certification, ensuring your wet clutch locks up instantly without a hint of slip during full throttle, high-speed acceleration out of sweeping corners. What truly sets this premium oil apart during rigorous long-term testing is its unmatched thermal endurance. Designed specifically to absorb extreme racetrack heat without thinning out, frothing, or losing its essential protective viscosity, it drastically lowers overall engine operating temperatures, ensuring that your expensive internal components are continually bathed in a frictionless, highly stable fluid membrane that stubbornly refuses to break down under extreme atmospheric pressure. This superior heat dissipation is especially critical for large displacement, air-cooled V-twins, and high-revving inline-four sport bikes that generate massive amounts of thermal energy during aggressive riding sessions.